Welcome to the site of interesting and wonderful information. Today we want to talk about dwarfs and dwarfs. This article can be divided into two groups. Let's talk about the legends that have been handed down from generation to generation. Tall and scary creatures as well as small and lovely creatures that we have heard and said a lot about. Or in some of the excavations made from the remains of bones and tablets. It is written based on their existence. For example, the giant who was in an old short documentary film that was taken from the parade of Japanese soldiers and caused the people of the world to show more sensitivity to this issue. The second group of people who are taller than they are normal, and sometimes their length reaches 2 meters and 70 centimeters. These people usually appear due to genetic and hormonal reasons that occur due to the irregular secretion and overproduction of the pituitary gland in their body. Sometimes the bone growth is so high that the pressures from other parts of the body cause the bones to break and crumble. Also, due to metabolic and blood circulation changes during life, they are short and live less than usual. Ms. Ronissa Galdi is considered one of the tallest women in the world. Her finger length is only about 12 centimeters, which is recorded in the Guinness Book of Records. The pituitary gland is one of the most important glands located near the brain, and its excessive secretion causes acromegaly and giganism. Some of these people are considered among the best people in the world due to their height and physical strength in sports and martial arts, and they have a good future for themselves. Here, we want to talk about the giants of the world that are taller than what has been said. Sometimes in the excavations, we come across skulls and bones that indicate that the above creatures may not be of human descent. And these creatures have different genetics, which according to some petroglyphs have 6 fingers and their bones have a special shape and image. In the excavations, creatures that have been talked about all over the world, and the stories of that country can be seen. And sometimes these creatures are respected and worshipped by the people of that region. Creatures that are bigger than painful animals like lions and easily fight them. Please forgive me for not explaining the content well, because I am not well versed in this language. I hope you enjoy. Creatures that have a tall stature and strong muscles and are the same shape as the human body, with the difference that sometimes their body is full of hair and they have strong sharp teeth and claws, and they can easily live in forests and cold regions like Antarctica. Creatures that are mentally and intellectually different from monkeys and gorillas. They are smarter and can think for their survival. Seven Dwarfs and Snow White is one of the old legends that probably everyone has heard of. Its beautiful story. Yes, the lovely short stature of these people is caused by hormonal deficiencies that occur in the pituitary gland of their brains, as well as genetic disorders and hypothyroidism. Short stature or dwarfism. The height of these people is less than 147 centimeters. One of the important jobs that these people can handle easily and are noticed by people is acting in movies and theaters. The height of some of these people even reaches 62 centimeters. Jyoti Anja, an Indian woman who is about 62 centimeters tall and weighs about 5.5 kilograms. Suffers from a kind of bone disease and has the size of a 4-month-old child. This Indian woman finds one of her interests in acting in Indian films. Afshan Gadzadeh is one of the short-stature men in the world living in Iran, about 65 centimeters long and weighs about 6 kilograms. Yes, the legendary dwarfs of creatures less than half a meter long, and in some stories the size of these creatures is about the size of a finger. They have gone to get acquainted with their survival. Perhaps it can be said that these creatures cannot easily provide their needs because of their small limbs and usually have a lot of problems to survive. Some people relate to the goblins and fairy, and all three know one. But what is the reality? As we said at the beginning of the program, scientists still failed to prove the existence of dwarfs and giants. But the lack of scientific proof of these beings is not the reason for their absence, and they cannot be denied because there are some other evidences that are confidential for security reasons. And only the government of men and scholars are aware of them.